Heyo! Welcome to today's streamy thing. Told you it was gonna be early. Well, I mean, it's early for me. Oh, well, earlier than the usual. We'll put it that way. Hello, people of the future. Doing some secret work. Ooh, I'm here on my computer, doing some work. What am I working on, you ask? Well, I'm working on the artwork for the final installment in the way of trilogy. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, just had some breakfast, and hanging out here with Draco on this somewhat gray day outside. So here we are, doing a bit of work, but I can't show what it is. Another one's here. Ayo. No, I can't show what the work is. It's all secrets, dear readers. Secrets abound. That's what I'm doing right now. So if I'm looking over here most of the time, that's why, because I'm doing a little bit of graphic work before the whole thing. I want to be prepared. So yeah, hope you're doing well today. But oh, Jenna, hi girlfriend. Austin's here. Ew. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, doing a bit of work. Dark Star's here. Ew. Welcome. Welcome. So let's see. I'm trying to decide on fonts right now, because I've got a few in mind. I just gotta go through my book of fonts to see if some of the ones that I'm using work or not. And I can't show you guys and get your opinion because it's all secrets. Ha ha ha, secrets. Just hanging out here with the dudes. Did this just start? Yes, it did, girlfriend. Yes, it did. You got good timing. Where is that one I'm looking for? I like this one. I'm gonna be talking to myself a lot, so that way it's not just silence me sitting here. And normally I'd be playing music, because as I said yesterday, I already chose the music for the trailer and for the next series. And so it's like I got that playing in my mind, and then, you know, just kind of trying to decide what thematically works with it. Even down to the font. I like this font. I just wonder if I can do anything with it. So that's what I'm going to try to do right now, is try to do something with it. Like a Bob Ross, but you can't see what he's working on. Actually, I can show you guys this and get some opinions. Actually, I can show you this because it doesn't say the full name. So give me a moment. Let me make this a bit bigger. I gotta hide something, namely the song part of it. Let's see if we come over this way. Do I like it tracked closer? I do like that tracked a bit closer. Okay, we're gonna do a little something here. So we're gonna go into the creative process a little bit. Here's one of the fonts I'm thinking of. Now ultimately I can't tell you what the name of the way of the is. But I can ask you what you think of the font. So, that may be backwards for you, I don't know. But that's some potential font action right there. Potentially. Sorry. Sorry for dropping all of you. I didn't mean to. You know, I hit you because I love you, baby. It's not backwards, okay. On here it appears backwards. I just got to double check. So that's one potential. The girlfriend says it looks nice. Oh, thank you. It's a little windy outside. Maybe it's gonna storm. That would be nice. Hi, dog. So that's one possibility. Let me pull up another. Let the guessing game begin. Oh no, feel free to guess. Like I've said, I don't think anyone's gonna finish it. Oh, hold on a second. Daniel, nice. It couldn't be better. Just finished my, oh, jeez. Hold on a second. A bitter? I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. Last exam in Germany. Watch the soap stream and then gonna go party all night. Nice. Very nice. That's the one we used for the executioner, so we're not gonna use that again. This one is another one that I'm thinking of. So let me pull this back up and show you guys here. So here's idea potentially number 2. It's more of a handwritten kind. It's actually almost like how my actual handwriting is. So that's idea number 2. Idea number 2. I like this one more. Okay. Another one likes that one more. Okay. It obviously will tie in somehow with the thief and the executioner. Yes, it will. The second one, so far people are liking the second one. Okay, okay. Now let me show you. There is a third I've been tossing around. Austin likes it. Okay, good, good. Let me just come back up here. Where was that font? Actually, no. Now that I'm looking, like I was doing this last night, looking at this, and I was like, oh, I like the way this looks. But now that I'm looking at it now, it doesn't make sense. If I use this for here, I'll make a. If I use this for Way of the Executioner, it'd be kind of cool. So I'm gonna make a Way of the Executioner alternative thing real quick. So, oh, partial to the first. Know my style, but they're both good. Way the Peacekeeper. Oh, it's the big one. Okay. Now let me. Basically, I'm gonna really quick make a rough Way of the Executioner with this font because I really like this font. Bring this up a bit. Center that. Actually, I want to change the tracking on this. Kind of spread it out. Yeah. Okay. This one would actually make it a bit more modern. Thief, executioner, maybe I guess someone good. Yes, it's the way of the someone good, question mark, is what that is. Let's see, about a 575, that should work. The way of the spy, the way of the dragon, ooh, interesting, intrigue bound. Or someone more intense than an executioner. Oh, Jenna going the other way with it. Even with her being my girlfriend, I still haven't even told her what it is. That's how closely guarded I am with my secrets. Now, hold on a second. Let's do a little something here. Drug dealer, like a scuba dealer? No, nothing like that. Oh, hold on. So, like I said, I'm just throwing together a quick. I like this font, and like I said, I think it would work better for the executioner. Not in retrospect, not in like in a retrospect kind of way. Just let me fit. Why is that doing it 200%? Let's do 100. And let's bring this down. No, we can't go down with that. Okay. Hold on, I'm talking to myself here. I didn't see the. What is that? About a 460 on that. We'll change this to also 460. Okay, now we gotta change that spacing. Sorry, talking to myself again. I want to do that. So let's do this and then jack that up there. Okay, so been demoted to an acquaintance, so you shut up. You hush your mouth. Alright, so here's the third font, but like I said, in retrospect, it would have been it works better for Way of the Executioner rather than the Way of the that I'm working on. So here's the third font, and I just, like I said, I just threw together a quick little something there. Hold on, it's kind of hard to see if this is all lined up correctly or not. But yeah, that was the third font I had in mind. But like I said, in retrospect, namely in this morning as opposed to last night, I think that would have worked better for Executioner. Not instead of what we currently have, but what we currently have works just fine as well. But for what I'm planning, this I don't think would work quite as well, thematically speaking. So I'm going to disregard that. Like the second one a little better than that one. Yeah. I'm on the same page as all of you. That's why I said this would have worked better for Executioner. Looks dirty. Fits the Executioner kind of. Yeah. It's like even if it was cool, but the second one would be better still. It's like, you know, if you, the way I look at it is if you looked at that font, the one I just showed, and even if you didn't know what the Way of the Executioner was, you just get this visual in your mind of like, ooh, could have worked better for Way of the Executioner. Yeah, but even I like the one we currently have. Let me see if I can pull that up. Actually, that would require me making it all 3D like I already did. We're not gonna do that. Oh, Draco. Not really a secret if all of us are watching. Well, the secret is not necessarily what I'm working on, but you guys are just helping me make font decisions. That's all. That's all you're doing. Second one reminds me of a superhero. Oh, let me pull that back up and see if I can let me kind of do here. There we go. I'm kind of looking at it all, at least the way that I want it. Doggy, what you doing? What you doing back there? Way of the Wolverine. I don't know, maybe there'll be a different font that comes to mind. But yeah, that's what I'm working on, at least. The Way of the, yes, 5 question marks. That's what it is. We're actually playing as 5 characters. They're all question marks, but all different and unique in their own way. Now, here in a little while, speaking of Way of the Executioner, I'm going to record that today. I'm going to record some Hitman. Going to edit Hitman. The Way of the Catface. No. Catface's story on YouTube is done. But, oof. The Way of the Batface. Yes, Jen. Do I already know the story behind the third character? Yes, I do. I've known it for a while. You can even ask Jenna. Like, I came home from work one day and I was like, I know exactly how the third story is going to end. I know exactly how it's going to be done. And it's been gone a little bit. The Way of the Merchant, create weapons, brew potions, and sell them and stuff. That's cool. Do we know? No, none of you know. None of you know nothing. You don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at that second font with, at least name-wise. And I don't know if that's gonna work. Let me look here. Oh, even Draco isn't sure. My colleague here, who does know all the secrets, he doesn't even know. Say, mighty character, like SB behind the thief, and the Executioner has a big goal in mind. Interesting. Who controls them all? Interesting. I like your mindset. I can't tell you if it's true or not, but I like it. I think someone a while back suggested the Puppet Master, kind of in that same vein. Or guessed, not suggested. I'm gonna actually type in the real name here and start working on that, the actual artwork here. I think this works. I think this font, the first one, works better. I think Draco also knows all the secrets. Oh, he does. He just can't share because he's the dog and he only talks to me. Way of the Talos. No, 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 no. I just want a way to distort this a bit. Like, I'm looking at the actual name right now because I typed it in so I can see it in all of its glory. I even already, like last night, I already made the music. Well, I didn't make it. I set up the music for the trailer as well. So just saying, we're getting ready. It's just like, got to do some other stuff. Obviously, Way of the Executioner has to finish. Walk to the mountain, destroy all his jewelry that rules them all. Not stolen 100%. My idea right there. Yes, we're gonna run the jewels. That's what we're doing. Let me see if I can do something cool here with this. Select that. Oh, there's no kerning option. Damn. Oh, Draco. Poor dog. Got to go. Happy guessing. Okay. Bye, girlfriend. See you later. Maybe if I make the Draco. Ooh, I kind of like that being moved around a bit. This could be an interesting. This could work some wonders. I'm liking this. Secrets. Ooh. No, if I did. No, not the line spacing. What are you doing? I need to adjust the size. This is one time where I wish I had like Photoshop and Illustrator, because for those of you who don't know, I do all of my design work for the YouTube stuff in Final Cut Pro. So I do all my video editing in here, and I do all my design stuff in here too. And if I had Photoshop and Illustrator, it would be a lot faster and easier. That would be for sure. I just don't know if I would use it all that much to actually pay for the subscription for the cloud. See, are there any Green Arrow mods for Skyrim? Or since the show came out, I've been wanting to see a build of Green Arrow. I would imagine so. I mean, don't quote me on it, because I've never gone out and actually looked for it, but I would imagine so. Here, I can actually look it up for you right now, since I'm on a computer looking at stuff. Let's see. Green Arrow, Skyrim. Skyrim character build. So there's a build one. According to this, there's a mod. Superhero Skyrim, the Flash and Green Arrow at Skyrim Nexus. Interesting. I should accidentally knock down the camera and show the name. Let's see. Oh, so there's just it's just a video. Oh, interesting. There's a Green Arrow follower. You can find him in Drunken Huntsman. He levels with the player and carries an extra set of his armor for the player to use. Green Arrow and Superman. I mean, it looks like Green Arrow. Obviously, they're running some heavy E and B. But it looks like Green Arrow. So yeah, I mean, there's at least a follower. There's at least that much. Another one's got to go. All right. Have a nice day yourself. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Back to the actual design work here. Do this for a little bit. Buckshot, ayo. How's it going? Let's see if I throw that about like that. Maybe. Maybe. Tony's here. Ayo. How's it going? Buckshot's doing pretty good, thanks. Excellent. Great to hear. Good to hear. Okay, there we go. That actually might work. Sorry for those of you just joining. I am working on the artwork / trailer for the next Way of the series. Working in secret. Well, I'm not secretly working, but I can't show obviously all of what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. So if I'm looking over here and talking to myself, that's why. If you're just joining. But welcome as well. Welcome, welcome. Suzanne's here. Ayo, welcome. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well today. Okay. Now let's change this baseline a little bit. Just move that on down. Well. Adjust that up and bring the baseline down. Can we bring it lower? Of course we can. Yeah, that works. I need my guidelines. Oh boy, oh boy. Gotta open up something here. Let's see. Sorry, I have these guidelines saved to make sure things are like centered up. I just gotta bring them into this project I'm working on real quick. Alright. Just about to leave the house. Just want to notice you're live earlier. Time to turn on notifications, I guess. That's alright. That's alright. Made it out. That's good. That's good though. But no, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you do gotta go, thanks for coming out. Let's do this. Excellent. There we go. Draco. Let's say hi to Draco, everybody. Say hi to Draco. Draco, people want to talk to you. People want to talk to you. Look at the people. Right here. Over here. No? You don't want to talk to them? They want to talk to you? They want to talk to you? Look at that. Okay. I know what he wants. He's just gonna have to wait. Got some work. I got work to do. I got work to do. And then yes, what you want will happen. Yeah, he's looking at me like, oh, really? Really? Yes. Yes, dear Draco. Yes, it's Draco. Alright, let's do a little something here. Need to bring this up right at the line. That's good. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way this. I like the way this is starting to look. It's starting to come together. It's one of those. Oof! I wish I could show you, but all will be revealed in due time, dear readers. In due time. All right, how big did I make that F? Accidents. Yeah, accidents happen. Accidents do happen indeed. Okay, I made that at about 571, so let's do the same thing here. Ow. Now I gotta kind of sit back and think about this for a moment. Urf, what do you think, Draco? What do you think? Draco knows, but he's not telling. He's not telling. Come here. Come here. There you go. I pet you on your head. You furry and cute. There you go. Where do I live? I live in Texas. Try that again. I live in Texas. That's where I live. Sorry for the coughing and the whatnot. Still just on the tail end of being a little sick. I know, dog. Yes, I live in Texas. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, just hang on. In Mexico right now. Ah, nice. Very nice. Hopefully Mexico's treating you well. Enjoying yourself. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna make this a bit smaller now that I'm looking at it. Draco's one of the reasons I continue to watch your video. Give him a high five for me. Now going outside with my doggo. Her name is Buffy. Time to throw the brawler in. Nice. Like Buffy, like named after Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or just happens to be Buffy? That's a question. But doggo throwing around the ball time is always good. Exactly like the Slayer. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. I am liking this look. Now the question is, do I want to add this extra little drop down onto this one letter or to two letters? What am I doing, dear readers? Intrigue. I could be very, like I said, it'd be very easy if I had Photoshop and Illustrator. I'd just be like, oh, click here and just zip, and then that'd be good. Is it using the second font that you showed earlier? It is not actually. It's using the first one, the very first one. This works. It works better, thematically speaking. I really like that second font that I showed, but this one, now that I've got the actual name up there, this works better. And what I think I'm about to do to it might work as well. And I may even get a little clever with the little drop down as well. I just gotta do something. Since I'm using a video editing program to do graphic editing, I gotta get a little creative with what I'm doing. So I have to get this. Actually, where is it? Not a shape. Actually, a shape might work. Shape might work. Tyler, out! Okay, let's do a rectangle. Yeah. Don't want the outline. I do need to rotate this. Cat face at 3? Yes, cat face is at 3. So that'll be in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, roughly. About 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's rotate that about 90 degrees. Move this way. Am I working? I mean, I'm working on something. Can't say what. I mean, I could say what. I'm working on the logo for the next The Way of the series, which will be the third part in the trilogy. Am I at my job? No. No, I'm at home. I'm in my office. I'm definitely not at my job. Because if I was, I would not be able to show what I do. Not because I don't want to, but because there are very strict rules about that kind of thing. which is why I don't say where I work. Well, one of the reasons I don't say where I work. I know, Draco. Secrets, I know, I gotta keep them. You do too, dog. You got your own secrets. Let's see. Actually, I need to make this a little bit bigger. Now that I'm looking at it. Is that gonna work? Let's zoom that in. Actually, it looks a little bit too big, maybe. Can we see it? No, that's why it's called a secret. Let's see. Make about half of a percentage movement. Let's see. That's moving in whole steps. So what if I do? That's still a bit too much. Okay. But I do it at about a 0.2. A bit better. Sorry. Bring this up about another 0.2%. It's getting there. Another. Is just about perfect. The Way of the Past Fest, I don't know what that is. The Way of the Urukai. That'd be cool. But no. I don't know if now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I want to do the drop down. Let me hide that and get a better. I think it's a bit cleaner without the drop down. Still play Skyrim? Oh yes, very much so. I mean, we're playing Skyrim on Twitch today at 3, playing as Catface. We still have a Skyrim series going on. The artwork I'm working on is for the next Skyrim series. So yeah, we're still very much doing Skyrim, that's for sure. And don't get me wrong, eventually it will go away, but we're still very much doing it right now. Bit of a conundrum. Yeah, I like the original way better. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Now that I've got text, now I'm just gonna do the background. And there is a little known secret. How many episodes? As I've said multiple times, I don't know how many episodes. But a little known secret that some people don't know. The Way of the Thief, The Way of the Executioner, and then this all have something common with their artwork. It's namely one thing, and that's the background. The background is just an evolution of the same. It's the same background, just it evolves a bit. Oh, Draco dog. So now I gotta throw the background on this, get the color schemes. So go into where I have it saved. Which is, ooh, yeah, we're tripping out. Ooh, you can see the colors reflecting. Ooh. Anyway, it's this one specifically. I'm gonna just throw that in there. Oh yeah, this is looking good. I like this. I like what I'm doing. It's always good when you're working on some artwork is to like it. Where is my outline? Way of the Warrior? No, it's not the Way of the Warrior. There's my outline. Okay, let's make that black. White text with about black outline will just show up on just about anything. Okay. Draco, yes, I know. Okay, now let's make our stuff. Playing Skyrim last night. Playing my version as Catface. Nice. That's awesome. I love hearing that people are out there as their own Catface. Makes me happy. Oh, Draco hears something. Okay, now we gotta change this color up a bit. Oops, okay. Alright, actually, here's where I'm gonna end it, so I can take him outside. And before I go, as always, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.